What do you think about the recent happenings?
I don't even really know what to make of it. It was pretty weird. Like, I'd heard some things around campus. Like, I had this one friend tell me that, like, he just, like, opened his refrigerator and everything and it was spoiled because apparently, like, all the power to it was just, like, completely fried. And I was sitting in my room today working on this, like, pretty big paper that I had to do. It was for a Dow class about Taoism with Dr. Levy. I was like so close to being done, just like inches away from being done, centimeters, maybe even like millimeters from being done, like words away from finishing this huge research paper. And all of a sudden, like, I hear these noises, and it's like this like weird, just like electrical sounding noise, and like it's gone, like computer dead, like lights in the room out, and I'm just like freaking out. I'm like, I've lost everything. Like, I don't know what is going on this campus. I don't know what it is. Like, I've heard rumors that it's like sort of like maybe rodent like this, like, I don't know, these disturbances that they might be caused by some kind of like vermin. I don't really know. I haven't seen anything, but the experience I had was pretty bad.
So lately I've been hearing this high-pitched voice and it's really been freaking me out. I think I just heard it. The other night I was in the theater and all the lights flashed off, and usually we talk about Charlie the theater ghost, but this was really different. This was like I could see the currents going around, and then I heard the bitch voice again.
So yeah, I mean, I just came back from work and it was like a really hard day of work. And I just wanted to relax, and I was like just, you know, laying down on my couch. And then the TV comes on, and it's on like a children's television thing. And that's weird because I mean, I don't have any kids, like seriously. And then like, I don't know, then it like turned off again, and then it turned back on, and like I'm really irritated now because I mean, I'm tired. But then, like, it comes on again, and I'm, like, getting freaked out now. And then I look into, like, the corner of the window, right? And I saw it, and I saw it.
I've noticed something weird happening around campus recently. People are talking about this little yellow rodent walking around. A lot of people have been talking about it, but... You know, I think that's kind of silly, you know, little things don't attack people. Like, with electricity and I don't know. Yeah.
I was just, like, lying in my bed one night, and, like, all of a sudden in the ceiling there was this scratching noise, and then the lights started, like, flickering. It was weird as shit, man. Like, it was just, like, scratch, 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 flicker, flicker, flicker. Oh my god, it was freaky. It was super freaky.
So I was getting out some bread to make a sandwich, and then I heard the doorbell ring. So when I went to go get it, it was just the mailman. He was just dropping off a package, but when I came back, the bread was suddenly burnt toast, and like, it was just really weird. I don't know. I heard like some electricity going off, and my light bulb was busted. And I don't own a toaster, so...
I seen this yellow rodent run around, mess up my iPhone. My iPhone, Facebook don't work no more. Twitter doesn't work no more. Can't tweet. Can't take pictures on my iPhone. You know.
Alright, so I was giving this speech in my business class, and of course, I mean, I go to BSC, one of the best schools in the state, but I was doing this presentation, and I saw this thing dart out of nowhere. It just kind of freaked me out a little bit, but I didn't lose my composure, you know me. It kind of freaked me out, just a tidge. My hair stood on end of it. I never had that happen before, but just this yellow shape just running around. It messed me up. I got a B+, and I can't never forgive myself for that.
I mean, I don't really know how to start. But let me tell you, man, it's serious, okay? I mean, this thing, I know it probably seems a lot bigger to me than it really was, but I mean, it scared the daylights out of me, okay? And I'm telling you, watch your back, because it's coming after you.
I have it on good authority that a creature who shall not be named is stalking campus, and all I can say is it's a good thing. May he consume as many as possible so that he gets his just revenge for all those who have commodified him. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I had beginning acting class today by the theater, and after it was done, I was just gonna walk to the caf and, grab some lunch. A pretty normal day. But I get outside, and I see a trail of like the little mini panthers that are on campus, the little kitties. Well, yeah, I saw a trail of them, all with like burned fur, and they were like limping around. It was so sad, and I don't know what caused it, and then I thought, that one of the little kittens looked a little weird, and that its fur was really yellow, and it was strange. But that one wasn't burned. And then I looked away for like 2 seconds, and next thing I know, it was gone. It was weird.
Hello, do you have any comments about the recent killings of cats? I guess that's a no.
So, I seen this little yellow mouse thing. It was following me around one day, but I figured out what to do. You see, and I'm not some kind of like animal cruelty kind of person. I'm really a nice person, but I'm not gonna put up with that kind of shit. Little animal following me around. It could bite me, give me some kind of disease. So when it started getting really close, I just picked some dirt and rocks at it. I really didn't like that. So what comes next? Well, I picked up some rocks and threw at it. Turns out it's super effective. The thing just ran off. And it hasn't tailed me since, so I guess, just hurl rocks at it.
Okay, well, it all started when I was going to the library. I had a project due, and I went to go get a book on said project. And I was going to the library, and it was all, nothing was out of the ordinary. And I don't know, the hair on the back of my neck started to kind of stand up, and I felt very staticky. I heard kind of like this weird moaning noise behind me, like a high-pitched kind of squeal, and I didn't really know what was going on. And I turned around, and there's like this yellow possum-looking squirrel thing, and I saw it and instantly like, oh, that's kind of cute, I don't really know what it is, and then he started screaming, and so I just kind of like started nosing towards the library because I didn't really know what was going on. This strange little animal was gonna hurt me or something. So as I'm like walking off, like he starts getting more pissed off, or she, it starts getting more pissed off. So I just kind of was like, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know what to do with this. And the next thing I knew, I was like flying across the lawn and like blue light everywhere, like this giant flash of light, and I was just like zooming through the air, and it was horrifying. I didn't really, who can say that's happened to them, like you're going to the library and a yellow rodent somehow like sends you 7 feet through the air, into an old lady. So that being said, that's really my only experience with the little yellow guy.
I have a theory as to why, what this thing is. I think that, okay, there's this restaurant off campus, right off of campus, and it's called Hong Kong Seafood, and something is wrong with that restaurant. Okay, for one thing, no matter what time of day you go there, the same people are working, and it's open 24/7, and I've never seen one of them take a break. I don't know. I don't understand where they get it, but they don't sleep. They don't. It's creepy. And you can go at 6 in the morning or midnight or any time of day, and it's the same people. So something's up with them anyways. And their food is really, really good, but it's really, really, really cheap. And I think that something's wrong with it. I think that it might be radioactive or something. and they probably don't have a very high health rating. So I think that whatever this thing is that people have been seeing might have gotten like radiation from this food at this Hong Kong seafood place, and now it's like mutated. It's like a squirrel or something, and it's been mutated, and now it's going to like have its Goosebumps revenge or something. I don't know. It's all very, very suspect.
Little yellow, like, animal rodent, and I was like, oh, it's so cute, so I started to cuddle with it. But then I heard this horrible story that it's been freaking out with all these like electrical like happenings, and I'm scared now. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know what to say. I just know little electrical yellow, which makes sense with the electricalness, rodent.
Okay, so I have a theory. The government, like, okay, they take like some animals and they just do some random, I don't know, experiments on them, and what do we have a lot of that no one cares about? Rats. I mean, no one likes rats. They're gross and disgusting, except for the people who really see the inner rat, because they're adorable. And I just contradicted myself, but I don't care. Anyway, so they take these rats and they take all these electrodes and they put them in them, and they just like malfunction and their brain goes haywire. But they're creating them so that they can build this army and just bury them into this country, and it'll like just overrun them with electricity and like take out all their communication systems. Basically, one of them escaped and got onto our campus. And that's what's been going on.
Et voilà quoi, bon moi en plus j'ai hérité d'un roommate japonais, donc c'est un peu le bordel, on se demande qui est derrière tout ça. Donc on va finir peut-être par faire la même chose qu'on a fait il y a quelques siècles, c'est-à-dire faire une révolution au sein même des États-Unis, et puis toujours tuer quelques British parce que ça fait toujours plaisir. Mais enfin on va voir. Et puis sinon un dernier mot pour finir, armes.